Okay, well, there's basically two types of cholesterol, right? Lipids, LDL and HDL. You predominantly find HDL in the cell wall with phospholipids. Why would the cell... Now, if cholesterol is the body's main antacid, why would you find HDL in the cell wall? Protect the cell from what? Acids, right, right. You'll find lipids present where you find protection. Now, wait a minute. The corticosteroids are made from cholesterol. Oh, guess what? Well, we can use them for acid conditions, can't we? Absolutely. That's how this rhythm goes. Keep it simple. Only two sides of chemistry, and the only way you're going to stop an acid is with another acid? No. Thank you. Now, would you call oncology and tell them that? LDL, they're low and high density lipids. And LDL is what your adrenal steroids are made from, and I suspect a lot of the lymph fluid is predominantly LDL. But again, they're antacids, so you would expect wherever you have acids to have the body respond to that, right? If you're not moving these acids and filtering them out and getting through the lymph nodes and the bacteria making them down, what does the body got to do to protect itself? Anything it can, because if acids win, who loses? You do. You do. When a medical doctor says your elevated cholesterol is a gene problem, I think he's been sucking on something in the back room that probably isn't good. Remember this. Cholesterol is like steroids made from cholesterol. These are antacids, anti-inflammatories. When you see your cholesterol going up, you can be on a total raw food diet, but you might not be filtering in the kidneys. So what system is backing up in you, even on a raw food diet? Because remember, vegetables do not detoxify. And most people on the raw food or vegan diets, they entertain other things. They're not 100% in that raw and that sort of thing. Even 100% raw foodists can have a lot of problems if they're not detoxifying. Detoxifying is a much higher level of fruits, berries, and melon consumption, and sometimes water fasting. Your lymph fluids, of course, again, remember, a thicker mucousy fluid. And since cholesterol is the body's main antacid, you always love this, there's good and bad cholesterol. When someone says that to you, they don't have a clue to what cholesterol is. They don't have a clue to how the body works. Cholesterol is the body's main antacid. LDL is what the adrenal steroids are made from, and HDL is cell wall phospholipids. It protects the body against acids, because if you don't protect the body against acids, you lose. It's a simple game between two sides of chemistry. Acids win, you lose. Cholesterol is the body's main antacid. When you detoxify, don't have your cholesterol checked, because it can be up, down, until you get your body cleaned out. When it's cleaned out, it'll go down into normal ranges, or it'll actually be slightly low. Same with the tries. Can I see what a cholesterol ring in eye looks like? This is Kim. Well, let me just hang on right here. Let me show Kim what a cholesterol ring looks like in the eyes. Oh, all right, so I want to show you this. See this white translucent ring around the eye? That's a cholesterol ring. Now look at this eye. This eye is all orange, sulfur, heavy sulfur use. And you see this white translucent ring. And then it starts to invade the body, because the more acid you become with weak adrenals, your body going to start using cholesterol to fight this. Since cholesterol is not in fruits and veggies, how do humans get cholesterol in their diet? Well, I could care less if you get it in your diet. You manufacture it from the liver. So I really don't look to consume it through diet, really. You might get a little in dead animals because of the use cholesterol has in the process of the, just in the lymph system still stuck in the animal. I mean, if you want to look at what animal tissue is, it's just a bunch of cells and stagnant blood and lymph. Cholesterol, remember, cholesterol is the body's main antacid. There's no such thing as bad and good cholesterol. I mean, this stuff is so stupid out there. There's only cholesterol. It's used as the body's main antacid, adrenal steroids and phospholipids. And of course, the lymph fluid itself is a lipid-based fluid. Has to be to deal with acids, because acids need that extra protection of a lipid, or it will damage you. It's that simple. So where do you get the cholesterol from, which you duly pointed is needed for fighting acids? Well, I mean, as far as we know, the liver is probably the seat of most of the production of cholesterols. That's why you see most statins, they always watch liver enzymes because the statins are liver suppressing chemicals, and anytime you suppress any function you could cause damage to cells, and so they look at your liver enzymes and alkaline phosphatases and stuff. But yeah, cholesterol is the key component of the body. I love this, your bad cholesterol, so everybody's tuned in there, bad cholesterol. Bad boy, bad boy. Bad boy for doing your job. I mean, this is the ignorance that's out there. Just sickening. Remember, cholesterol is the body's main antacid, whether it's adrenal steroids that it's being used, LDL is adrenal steroids, HDL is phospholipids in the cell wall. Remember, cholesterol is the body's main antacid, whether the body has to use it directly as cholesterol or it uses it through the pathway of steroids. Doesn't matter. It's still antacids. And antacids are key, you notice. Look at cortisol and progesterone. Progesterone is a good one to show you what a corticosteroid is used for. It is the neutralizer of estrogen and testosterone, which are acidic. So you see how important that the adrenals are. And you'll notice, you practitioners will notice that when the adrenals are down, the cholesterol's going up. In other words, in a highly acidic medium, when the adrenals are down, which is when the adrenals are down, the body's going to turn to cholesterol. And it's going to still use calcium to suck too. So you got two problems. You have three problems you always face in acidosis. You have calcium loss and calcifications, you have cholesterol plaquing, and then you have edema. Those are the three hallmarks of acidosis. The statins are ridiculous because you're suppressing your liver to stop producing cholesterol so your blood serum cholesterol looks okay. I mean, that's baby thinking. That stuff doesn't even satisfy the intellectual mind. Excuse me. So this is the thing. You have to understand that you can't suppress the liver and just for the sake of blood serum cholesterol levels. You see, I had a lady in the other day, blood serum cholesterol levels perfect. Thick cholesterol ring. Well, this lady can stroke any day. And that's the problem. And suddenly you have a stroke. And where did that come from? My cholesterol is good. So like I said, if you have out of a Lipitor kills, let's say 200,000 people, that's acceptable because supposedly it helped 500 million people control their cholesterol. And yet it didn't stop strokes and heart attacks because it only suppresses liver and creates liver damage. And it's so bad. It's so bad out there and yet so accepted that it's regurgitating, it's vomitous, and it's part of the decay of the human species, and we just have to stop that. Remember, your lymphatic system is a lipid-based, a cholesterol-based system. Why do you think everybody has calcium problems and cholesterol problems? It's because they're on the acid side of chemistry. You're either on one of the two, and the balance in chemistry is to the base side. Always.